Hello, Mazen. Good afternoon. Hello, Mazen. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr.
What happened to you yesterday?
No, I was having a third session.
Sorry? Such,
I was
such a case of fasting or what? Such a case of fasting or what?
What? I didn't hear you. I can't
Oh,
hear you.
it was such a case of fast.
No, I was having a third session.
Ah, okay. Is there any of your colleagues are coming?
Yes.
Who are
What
waiting?
else?
Okay, I'll give to them like 1 or 2 minutes, okay? Did you check about the file what I sent to you now?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Mazen, do you know this person? Mazen. 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 Excuse me, who is that guy? There is a name of female. If there is a female name, please. If there is one of my students, change it. Change this name, please.
Yes, Miss.
Mazen, who is that person?
I don't know. No, it's not me.
Who's Amani Shihab?
You
Should be
can get
sister,
them.
should be sister of one of your colleagues.
No.
So I don't want this, please. Okay, I remove it. I think I have to start my session. What do you think?
Abdullah Girni will come now.
Uh-huh. Please, this person, please remove yourself and come to me. If you are one of our students, please come by your real name. I don't want this.
Remove him, Mister. You can
Huh?
remove.
You know
You
this
can
person?
remove.
I can remove him. Easy. Okay. I removed him. Okay. After Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, I think as in the previous lesson about fish, I think we covered it all in all. We didn't miss a single point that is important and we need it in our daily life and our future science until we covered it. Am I right? Or you still
Yeah.
feel that there is some points you want to be more satisfied?
No.
Everything is
So,
looking clear, yeah? Great.
yeah.
Today we are moving to the relatives of fish. Relatives of fish. What do you mean by relatives of fish? Um, if fish life cycle only in the water, exist only in the water, there are some other kind of animals that there is part of its life in the water and the rest of its life on land. And this kind of animals are called amphibians. So what does mean amphibian? Amphibians or animals, class of animals that spend part of its life on water, then the rest of its life on land. You got the idea now? What is meant by amphibian?
Yes.
Great. Exactly, there must be questions that you needed. Ah, Abdullah Gami. Okay, until Abdullah will be ready, I have to start with my session. So, like usual, we have some essential questions. What were the kinds of adaptations that were important as animal moved to the land? Do you think they moved to the land easily or it was normal life to do that? Hi, Abdullah.
Me?
Hi, Abdullah.
I.
Abdullah,
Yes.
I couldn't hear you well. Raise your voice, please. Are you fasting or what?
It's okay now?
It is not so clear, but it's okay. Abdullah, is that you who came from? Uh, because I removed one person. He came by the name of by female name. Is that you?
No, I just wake up.
But now I have yeah. You mentioned here Abdullah again.
Yes.
Okay. So the first essential question is: what were the kinds of adaptations that were important as animals moved to the land? Here we have to think well. This means that there was a ring between the life in the water and then the life in the land. If you remember this year, the first semester, when we discussed the types of fossils, and then we discussed the Archaeopteryx. Do you remember what I gave to you in the exam? Archaeopteryx. That
Yes.
yeah, this bird is the ring between the animals, that the land animals and the birds. Yes or not?
Yes.
Yeah. So here also amphibians, they are the ring between the. I mean, if you remember that Archaeopteryx is the ring between reptiles and birds, and here amphibians are the ring between um, fish and reptiles. You understand?
Mm.
That's great. We'll come during these details step by step. Then the next point is the characteristics of amphibians. Here exactly the characteristics of amphibians really is really important because there is many things we have to stop with it. I think I sent you this attachment. You can check about this PDF file what I sent you. Too much things will make you really happy and making you satisfied about this kind of amphibian. Third question is, what are the differences between the orders of amphibians? Orders of amphibians? Yes. So after classes, there is orders, as you know, but the classification. What about that orders? How many kinds of them? Why we are um, dividing it into these three or more kinds of orders? Why? This means that there is a differentiation between all of them. We will discuss it as well step by step. Great. Like usually, the vocabs, we have vocab from before, which called metamorphosis, and we know very well what does mean metamorphosis. Okay. The new vocabs, cloaca, what does mean cloaca? Then nictitating membrane, then tympanic membrane, then ectotherm. Ectotherm, when you see this word therm, is something means something related to the temperature. Therm means thermal, something related to the temperature. Okay, then we'll discuss it, inshallah, step by step. What about the evolution of tetrapods? Tetrapods, what we discussed, Mr. Ashraf, in the previous lesson about fish. Yes, now we are coming deep in its details. They move to land. Let's complete this beautiful story. Tetrapods are four-legged vertebrates that first appeared on Earth 360 million years ago. Don't forget this era. Don't forget that it was appeared on Earth 360 million years ago. Several physical changes in the move from water to land. I want you to imagine yourself that you are diving. Forget about diving, swimming, because you didn't take dive from before. That you are swimming. Then you are swimming and swimming and swimming and enjoying your swim in the water, and there is waves and you are passing the waves and everything is amazing and blah blah blah. Then suddenly you came to the beach and try to stand and run. Can you do that? Impossible. You feel that,
No, it's
yeah,
hard.
you are disbalanced, no balance at all. Why? Because the body try to make a kind of adaptation with the new atmosphere around you, with the new conditions what you have, that there is waves, that the body is carried somehow, that blah blah blah, that the gravity is completely different. Oh my god. And after that, when you come to the land, you need few minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes, that your body will recognize that he came back to the previous atmosphere and the previous condition. So he has to be come back again. Muscles should be attached well, blah blah blah, and everything in your body. So when you stand after 2 or 3 minutes, you will be normal and run and do whatever you want. You get the idea now? So it is the
Yes.
same. What do you think about the tetrapods that was living in the water? Then some kind of adaptation happened to it that it can move from the water to the land. To move from water to the land is meaning what? First, all in all, the gills should be changed into what? Into lungs. Correct or not?
Yes.
Great. Okay, let's come to continue. So several physical changes in the move from water to land. That's the point what I want, what I discussed with you to recognize what I then differences between the environments including buoyancy, oxygen, concentration, temperature, and transmission of sound vibration. Here, what do you know about buoyancy? What does mean buoyancy? You know what does mean buoyancy? Buoyancy means uh, when the gravity is pulling you down, there is another power that's pulling you up. This power that is against the gravity is called buoyancy. You got the idea now what does mean buoyancy?
Yes.
So when you are in the land, the buoyancy is very, very, very little in comparison with the gravity. But in the water, they are almost equal. This is why in the water you are floating. You can swim easily, correct? Look
Yes.
at the concentration of oxygen. On land, 16% of the air is oxygen, but in the water, it's much less. Temperature on land, completely different than in the water. The transmission of sound, the sound in the water is faster than on the land, correct or not?
Yes.
Great. So all these points need a kind of, I couldn't say mutation, but it's somehow it is a mutation because something could be changed in the DNA of this animal, especially this tetrapods. So it is, you could say in general it is a kind of evolution, because mutation you will study it next year inshallah when you will study the DNA deeply, correct? Great. Let's continue with this evolution. Terrestrial habitats. Terrestrial habitats. What do you mean? What do you mean by terrestrial habitats? Terrestrial habitats. Let's come to know. So easy. While there were many challenges to adapting to life on land, there were also many available habitats for animals. A diversity of biomes support animal life with the appropriate adaptations. So there is variety. There is variety of biomes. There is variety of life. There is variety. What do you think when you come out of the water? What is the best environment for you? Exactly moist. Yes or not? It is much better than desert for you. Moist. So it is coming step by step from much water, then little water, much less water, then step by step to be moist, then dry. So it's like this. This is why you see, for example, the toads are living. Abdullah, welcome back, Abdullah, Abdullah al-Anazi. This is why you see that this kind of, for example, these toads or any or salamander or whatever, they are living in the shallow water of the rivers or canals or in the wetlands. Okay, in this surrounding, you got the idea because they came from the water. Their life was in the water. Then they are moving slowly, okay, as a kind of evolution, okay, to move from the marine life or marine habitat to a moist, you could say the moist biome. You got the idea? I hope
Mm.
so. Great. Now I think I finished with this way of evolution of tetrapods. Is there any questions here? Do you have any questions, Mazen?
No.
Great. Abdullah Al-Anazi, do you have any question? Abdullah Al-Garni.
No, thank you.
Abdullah Al-Garni, is it clear for you?
Yes.
Okay, something went wrong with the mic, but it's okay. Abdullah Al-Anazi. Abdullah Al-Anazi.
Yes, Mister. Yes.
Yes, sir. Um, we just discussed the essential questions of what we are going on to discuss in this session, in this lesson, okay,
Yes.
about the amphibians. We just finished with the question one. What were the kinds of adaptations that were important as animals moved to the land? Okay. Then we had some new words, as you see. Then we moved to the evolution of tetrapods. Okay, we discussed it. Okay, we under just I just told you this story. Okay, that tetrapods are four-legged. Tetra means four, by the way. Tetrapods are four-legged vertebrates that first appeared on land 360 million years ago. Don't forget this, it's very important title. Okay, we said that there are several physical challenges in the move from water to land. Okay, and I discussed it. You just revise this video, what I'm recording now. You will understand it. Differences between the environments, including buoyancy, oxygen, concentration, temperature, and the transmission of sound, which called vibration, all these points. Okay? Then we moved that
Yes.
to the last point here. Okay, that while there were many challenges to adapting to life on land, there were also many available habitats for animals. So the animals, the tetrapods, when they moved from water to the land, and the water, it is only one kind of habitat. It is only one kind of habitat that's marine, marine habitat. But on land, there is variety. There is desert biome, there is jungle, there is moist land, there is wetland, there is tundra, there is, there is really variety. You get the idea? So the diversity of biomes support animal life with the appropriate adaptation. I think now it is looking clear for you, Abudi. Yes?
Yes, Mister. Thank you.
Great. I'll just give you 1 or 2 points about the characteristics of amphibians. Just 1 or 2 points. Then we'll continue, inshallah, Wednesday. What I want to discuss with you today, um, one of these important characteristics. Let's come to read this page to see what's going on. Most amphibians begin life as aquatic organisms. What does mean aquatic organisms? Means in the water. They started life in the water. You got the idea? Great. Modern amphibians include frogs, toads, salamander, newts, and legless salilian. Most of them, okay, they are just, they are like a modern amphibians. Is meaning that they're not modern amphibians? Yeah, we'll discuss it later. Generally characterized by having 4 legs, moist skin with no scales. Very important, this point. Moist skin with no scale. About moist skin, we have several kinds of it. Tamim al-Mahedab, welcome back.
السلام عليكم
Alaikum assalam. Welcome back, Tamim. Ramadan Mubarak. So, because I want to comment about moist skin and to show you how adaptation is supporting these animals stay alive. Do you know that the moist skin, it is moist because there is a gland producing a secretion to cool the skin, then cooling the blood of this animal? SubhanAllah. This is meaning what? This is meaning if it is in dangerous life, this gland making a kind of adaptation that changing the nature of its secretion from being just secretion to make the skin wet to be a poison, a very rough and tough and strong poison, worse than cobra, the king cobra. Can you imagine? Worse than king cobra. Imagine that. Because king cobra, you may go to the hospital and find the vaccine or anything, but uh, this kind of thoughts, there is no time. You cannot find the time to go there at all. Especially the colored one. The colored, bright colors. Toads, when you are going to, for example, in a trip in the jungle or in a trip of the forest or whatever, and then you find colored one, bright yellow with bright blue, with bright white, with bright blah blah blah. Avoid it. Move away as far as possible. It is crazy dangerous. Crazy. No, they cannot find time to do anything for you. They cannot help you. You understand? I hope you got the idea right now. So just I commented about moist skin with no scales. This means it has no scales like fish. Has no scales like fish. But this moist skin supporting this kind of amphibians also for breathing. Oh my God, they can exchange the gas through the skin? Yes. Oh my God, something really amazing. So gas exchange through the skin. Also, there is lungs. So subhanallah, you look at this frog, for example, it has the all organs of breathing. Gills, when it was tadpole, when the first part of its life in the marine, in the ocean or in the, this toads, no, it cannot be in the ocean. It's in the fresh water, in the rivers or the sweet lakes. Okay? Then lungs for breathing. Then in the winter, when it became cold, it is making tunnels and digging tunnels and then hide itself inside it. And there is no breath through lungs. It is breathing through this moist skin. You got the idea? I hope you
Yes.
understand it now. And a double lobe circulatory system. Aha, here is a double lobe. Double lobe. In the fish, it is only mono. Yes or not? Do you remember that? Hello, do you remember that, dear students?
Yes.
Abdullah Al-Anazi, are you here? Garni, are you here?
Yes,
Yes,
Mr. I'm
yes, I'm
here.
here.
Mehedab, are you here?
موجود مستر.
Yeah. Is there any questions here on this page? Do you have any questions, all of you? So everything
No.
is looking clear. That's great. So I see that, subhanAllah, so interesting to know this information. In a way, I plan to stop here. Then we'll continue, inshallah, next session. Today is 28/04/2020. We will continue, inshallah, next session. Okay?
Okay, Mr.
Yes, Hareda.
Do you check me?
Sorry?
حضرتني Mr.
Exactly, exactly. Sure. 4 of you now. Okay, thank you so much. We'll continue, inshallah. Our meeting
Thank
will
you,
be
Mr.
at 2 o'clock Wednesday, inshallah.
Thank you.
Bye.